like that would be, for you, something which would empower you, make you feel good. Why can't you bring that in some way into your life? Or whatever it is, I've done a few, well, I don't know how many, probably well over 1,000. And this is like a 90-minute session. So I'm trying to help somebody see what they've got from the point of view of a stranger, and be amazed at that, and then realize that they've got the control, that they can feel, okay, now I've got more of a wider view of actually what I've got going for me in this life. Because remember, the astrology chart isn't you. It's your cloak for this lifetime. It's your interface with three-dimensional material reality. This is what I think, anyway, because your soul is you, your spirit is you, and if you believe in reincarnation, which I do because I've had just so many experiences which have kind of hammered it into me, then the astrology chart is just what you want to be getting on with, finishing off, mastering, getting better at. And really, if you manage to do that in a lifetime, you can chuck the thing away, because you'll be in total unity. You'll be in complete harmony with your physical self and your higher self. But I haven't met anybody who's managed to do that yet. So I try and help by just opening up their lives to them and saying, throwing a light on different areas. And of course, when I do a session, I don't want to just sit there and be telling them like I am now, but, I expect questions. I want, a to and fro to be happening, so that then I can go into areas more deeply, perhaps, or skip over to another area of the chart that's going to help them, and then show them how it could all be integrated, how it can be synthesized. And then they take away that knowledge. It all goes down onto a tape, and that's what I like about working in this way, because then it's that person's responsibility what they do with that hand of cards. And I also believe that everybody chooses their moment of birth on that higher level. Sometimes we think, oh my God, why did I do that? I've bitten off more than I can chew. Can't I go back and choose again? But there's never going to be anything too hard for you to manage. There's never going to be anything too tough for you to get through, because this is the plane of effect. This is the plane of doing here in the third dimension. It's a bit like a one-star hotel, dimensionally speaking, Earth life. I hope I'm making some sense, because you're awfully quiet out there.
Yes.
Have I still got you with me?
Yes.
Are you understanding?
Yes.
Say again?
Can you be more specific on what the chart would show a person? What kinds of things would show up on the chart?
Well, there's areas in the chart which are to do with everything in ordinary life. Money, health, relationships, career, children, marriage, partners, soul path, spiritual path, past lives. I mean, you name it. I mean, I look, sometimes people ask me to look at the chart of their intended, or somebody that they rather fancy. Can you compare my chart to his, or the other way around? But it is usually women, actually, that come and speak to me, because this is the time of women now, but I don't want to go too much sort of off on a tangent here. The age of Aquarius is very much to do with the female vibration. So women are really spearheading things these days in a way they haven't done for hundreds and hundreds of years. So I do chart comparison as well. So if somebody wants to know, say it's a young person wants to know about, where their strengths are in life, which way they should go, I can help them with that. If somebody's got a persistent health problem, I can help them with that. If somebody's got a persistent chronic financial situation, I can help them with that. Or rather, I can give them what I can give them what I can see. I'll give them my take on it, my slant on it, my estimation of it. And then I will pick from certain other areas. I mean, it's a very creative tool, your astrology chart, if you know how to read it. Like I said, it's a bit like a music sheet. You can interpret that in many, many ways. Each one of the planets has a vibrational tone. So, keeping with the analogy of music, and then each one of the signs has a vibrational tone, but you'll have a planet in a different sign to somebody else, like your sun will be in a different sign, or the moon, or Mercury, or Venus. And then, not only that, but the planets in the signs are in different areas of the heavens. We call them houses. There's 12 of those. You'll see them marked in black numbers around on your chart. I think it's around near the center wheel, isn't it? And these are concrete areas of life that I've just listed: work, health, partnerships, career, money, property. And it's up to me, or the astrologer, to interpret the potential. And each one of the vibrations of the planets and the sun has a positive and a negative side. So a lot of people don't realize that they're using the negative side of Mars, which is about aggression. It's about, feeling really irritable, maybe a bit snappy, maybe a bit precipitate in their actions, kind of overdoing things, overindulging. And I can mention to them that actually this would be a much better way of working with that note, that tone, that Mars energy, which is maybe sublimating it into a really healthy project or pursuit for them. So it just all depends, you see. It all depends. When I'm looking at a chart, I've been doing it for so many years now, I'm like, that kind of things just pop up into my mind, because really I've seen so many. I know them like, the back of my hand.
Well, let's just
Does that answer your question?
Because this is plainly a very vast subject. How did you ever get started in it?
Well, that's really strange. There was nothing. I used to love, as all children do, I suppose, sitting, looking up at the vault of the heavens and just in wonder, because it's just so beautiful as a child. And it might have been Perry Como's song, "Catch a Falling Star and Put It in Your Pocket." Who knows? But no, there was a moment. There was a seminal moment. I was about 18, and I come off the boat, because I spent the whole of my life on a boat from the age of 18 to 43. Well, many boats actually, barges, cargo barges, and I climbed up over the bridge into the high street in Birmingham, and I've been very lucky. I've been able to live out in nature for most of my life, and I've been able to muse on things and be very close to nature. So suddenly, you tie up the boat and you think, oh, I've got to do some shopping. So I kind of climbed up the side of this bridge, and suddenly I was in the middle of Birmingham, because canals go under towns and cities and round the backs